Welcome to the Pew,
the
where the cameraman knows more than the producer.
Or does
the only show where the cameraman knows more than the producer. And what if that's the case? And where I can't bring myself to say it.
We are pleased to announce a sighting of Clara the Carefree Chicken.
Oh my God, where?
We sighted Clara in the U.S. Congress during the Israeli Prime Minister's
I knew she was
address.
going to. You know what? I had a feeling she'd go there.
She's moved up in the world.
I don't know why, but I did. I thought, I wonder if she's in the Israeli Congress.
Well, she was in our Congress, and I always knew she had. I always knew she had the pluck to do it.
Yeah.
So we'll flash a picture of her there, and just to verify that she's still around. So
she's doing big things.
If any of you in Washington D.C. run into her, tell her to contact us.
She's doing big things.
We don't know why she doesn't want to talk to us.
Maybe she's trying to do something with her passport. She's trying to get dual citizenship with Israel or something. She's trying to schmooze the Israeli consulate. Yes.
It can turn your hair white.
As you can see with Kim Kardashian and Jared Leto and Cher.
Yes. The desire for media attention can be so intense and can have such a profound biological effect.
People tell us.
That it can literally cause your hair to turn white.
You notice our hair is
very dark.
Very dark. Your Richie Rich hair is very dark.
And I love it a million.
Love it a million. He needs you a billion.
So all we can do is cross our fingers for Kim, Jared, and hope that they recover.
They're actually, it's not treatable. There is no, it's sort of like borderline personality disorder. There is no treatment for it. There is no cure for it. There is only a treatment. You can keep it sort of under wraps, but you can't.
Well, let's go to this commercial break, and hopefully by the time we come back, there will be a cure.
I doubt it.
And now a word from our sponsor.
Bow down to the party monster. Bow down to the party monster.
Welcome back to the Pew.
Yeah, I should have.
Bitches want to know.
You don't want to remember what you said?
No, bitches want to know.
Have a drink.
Blondie, 23200 wants to know
I'm sorry.
If Michael smokes, and if so, what brand?
No, I don't.
Well, I've noticed that you do smoke late at night in your room.
No, I don't. But I like guys who do. So
I don't smoke. It's literally the one vice that we never took up.
I know, and we skipped everything else. We skipped it and went to like right to the end, like everything else does.
Right. It was no.
We don't with everything. We skip all of the minor, and then we just jump right to the end.
See, I would say that one of the reasons that I don't smoke is because I grew up in California, and the high school that I attended, it wasn't forbidden for the kids to smoke.
Well, in mine it was.
So we had a smoking area in our high school.
It's the same thing with the sex and everything.
So I wasn't attracted to cigarettes.
When you're free, it's the forbidden thing.
Yeah, it wasn't forbidden in my school.
So it's
crazy California, right?
So it's the same thing with drugs too. That's why they should legalize drugs, and then nobody will want to do drugs.
Perhaps that would have been the case.
No, but it is the case. They look in places like Denmark and.
So it's my high school's fault that I did all those drugs.
Yeah, no, it's the law. It's the law!
Stylist Matt wants to know if Michael's taste in guys has changed over the years, and what are you looking for in a relationship at this point in your life? If you even think that's important.
Well, I'm sure I don't know what they mean by that last part of the question.
What do you mean, Matt? Stylist? Or Stylist Matt?
Has it changed? I suppose, yeah, it's changed. Whereas before, I didn't necessarily look at what the person did for a living because they usually didn't do anything for a living. But now I do look at what they do for a living, and they still don't do anything for a living, but I look at it. I notice it now. And yes, of course it's important. It's not as important as it was, I have to say. It was a huge part of my life before. It was, you know, I had to have a boyfriend, and if I didn't have a boyfriend, you know, like a permanent boyfriend, I had a boyfriend for that night, you know? I've...
Flavor of the week, we would call them.
Well, Ernie would call them. I was not, I'm not that way now.
No.
No, it's...
No more flavors.
No more flavors.
That's it for now.
That's it for now. Ernie says.
Bye.
Bye.